Hey guys, this is my NXT review for the August 21st episode 2013. Wow. That's the only way I could describe what I just saw is wow. Let's get started. Let's get right to it. First match, WWE Divas title on the line, Bayley against AJ Lee. This was more of an entertaining match than anything else. And the whole focus, the whole point of this one is Bayley's starstruck that she's facing AJ Lee, a WWE superstar, and it actually makes it a little bit funny. There's one point in the match where she hugs AJ and sort of grabs her, like it's like a hug and a bear hug in the same time, and just runs her into the corner, and it's a funny spot like 3 times in a row. But the end of the match comes when Bayley checks on AJ Lee. AJ Lee hits her in the face, and then she hits her with the Shining Wizard to get the 3 count and the victory. AJ Lee successfully retains the Divas title. So we go to the... Actually, hold on a minute. Hello? Oh, okay, so I should mention you? Okay. Alright, I will. Okay. So Tyler Breeze is in this next segment. Get the joke there? So Tyler Breeze sees this woman walking by, and he's like, want to be in a picture? Or you want to take a picture of me? So she's disappointed. So as she's taking this picture, here comes this guy with, the dreads and the locks and stuff. And he's dancing around, he's goofing around, and he puts, bunny ears behind Tyler Breeze. So to take the picture, she gives the camera to Breeze. So this guy's gone, the lady leaves, and Breeze is like, oh, how dare he photobomb in my picture? How dare him? I'm gonna go find her. And it's funny, his reaction. It really is. So we go to the tag team match that's up next. Ron Hicks and Michael Zaki. That is a name. Facing the New Ascension. Well, new for me, because this is the first time I've seen this version. It's Connor O'Brien and Rick Victor. That is the newest member, Rick Victor. I actually had to look up who the previous guy was. It was Kenneth Cameron, if you remember him. And this is a complete squash match. Michael Zaki just gets this beating this entire match. Ron Hicks never gets a chance to go in the ring. Never does. So, the New Ascension win the match. It's a squash match. That's really all you need to know. But, to be honest, I sort of like, after one match, this second version of the Ascension than the first one. But it's a bit early. It is a bit early. So, we go to our next match. Baron Corbin faces the guy with the dreadlocks. And it's CJ Parker. CJ Parker? And I had to look at my notes. Okay, here, let me show you real quick. I don't show you guys this often. This is where I take my notes, for the matches and stuff. I had to look him up, a couple times during the break. I haven't seen him on a match on a show since, December. My God, how much he's changed. He is just completely changed. The look, the way he moves, he just completely has changed. Excuse me. So CJ Parker gets the win. That's all I'm going to say. Because the interview after the match is a lot more funny to watch. It's better to watch than the match. So, Renee Young goes into the ring, and she talks to CJ Parker, and she's like, Tyler Breeze is very upset because you photobombed him in a picture, and he's like, whoa, bomb's a harsh word. I was video loving in there. Video loving. How great is that? Video loving. Well, Tyler Breeze comes out. He's storming mad. And he's like, nobody does this to me. You are ruining my life. I mean, look at the picture. And they show the picture. And C.J. Parker, he fakes Breeze out on the punch. Like he was going to punch him, but he fakes him out. And Breeze is just upset. It's funny. It's weird, but it's funny to watch. So now we go into this next match. And, man, my expectations when I saw this in the beginning, like when I saw who it was low. But after this match, it was a good match. So this guy, Alexander Rusev from Bulgaria, used to be a sumo wrestler, got Muay Thai experience, faces Dolph Ziggler. That's the match. And I had my doubts. Oh my Lord, did I have my doubts. But this ends up being like the second best match on the show. If this match had taken place on any other week, this would have been the best match on the show. But this is the second best match. That's how good the main event is. And I haven't even gotten into that. So Rusev hangs with Ziggler. And the story to this is Rusev cannot beat Ziggler. He comes close. He does all these moves. He hits splashes. He hits a spinning heel kick. And he can't beat him. And it's so good. This match is good to watch. And at the end of the match, Rusev goes to the top rope. Now, Rusev's a big guy. He's over 300 pounds. So Rusev goes to the top rope, tries a splash, misses. Ziggler hits the zigzag, gets the 3 count and the victory. Like I said, any other week that this show is on and this match happens, it's the best match of the week. This is the second best match of the week. Because the main event, I'm going to say right now, the main event, best match on NXT all year. I will bet tons of money for anybody to find me a better match on NXT all year than Sami Zayn and Antonio Cesaro 2 out of 3 falls. My God, this was an incredible match. And I'll be honest, if it hadn't been for Punk and Lesnar and Cena and Bryan at SummerSlam, I would go so far as to say this was the match of the year in WWE. But I can't. This is a match, I think this is a match of the year candidate, anywhere. But this is clearly the best match of the whole episode and maybe the entire year on NXT. So, this is what happens. The first fall. Cesaro's walking down the aisle. He stops. He's talking. Zayn does a tope con hilo over the top rope onto Cesaro. Never touches the rope. It looks beautiful. It really does. Rolls Cesaro in the ring. Hits him with a running Yakuza kick. Schoolboy. 1, 2, 3. Zayn gets the first fall within 30 seconds of the match. So we then go into the second fall. Zayn's continuing the control of the match. He's going into it. And the commentators, Tom Phillips and Alex Riley, are watching this. And I hate to say this, but Tom Phillips sounded stupid because he was like, if Zayn gets another fall, he'll be up 2-0. It's like, do you know if he gets another fall, this match is over? I'm just saying. So, this is an incredible match. This really is. So, late in the second fall, Cesaro takes advantage. And he grabs this chin lock onto Zayn. And he's putting his weight down on Zayn. And Zayn's starting to wear out. And he barely taps the mat. I mean, it's like he had wrestled an hour, and he's now just tapping the mat. So Cesaro wins the second fall, evens it up. Then we go to the third fall. Oh my God! How can I describe the third fall of this match? Um, holy crap! I don't know how I'm gonna be able to describe it. It's that good. So Cesaro, goes for the quick win, but Zayn gets out. So Zayn, gets thrown out. Cesaro climbs the second rope. Zayn is on the apron. Cesaro delivers a superplex from the second rope with Zayn on the apron, hits the suplex, only gets a 2 count. But Sami Zayn comes back. He fights back. There's one spot where Cesaro sends Zayn to the ropes, grabs him. It's a quick action because he sets him up for a powerbomb. But Zayn reverses it into a sunset flip. 1, 2, just gets the arm out. And then Zayn sends Cesaro to the floor. Zayn goes to the outside. He then dives through the second and the third turnbuckle holder for a tornado DDT. And I haven't seen that spot in a while. And it looked damn good. This crowd was going absolutely crazy. So Zayn comes back in the ring. Referee's counting. He's almost going to count Cesaro out. Cesaro gets back in before the 10 count. And then the ending is incredible. The ending is incredible. So Zayn takes Cesaro's hand, hits him in the chest, runs climbing up the top rope, going for a tornado DDT. But Cesaro stops. Cesaro then lifts him up, deadweight lifts him up, almost loses his balance. Cesaro manages to keep his balance, pushes Zayn up, hits him with a European uppercut, and then puts him in the neutralizer, hits that. 1, 2, 3. Cesaro wins the third and final fall in an incredible match. This was the best match on NXT all year. All year. It was unbelievable. I have not seen a match that good on NXT in a long, long time. It was phenomenal. It was incredible. I will probably praise this match 15 years later as saying what an incredible match it was. Because it really, really was. And if you need a reason to watch NXT, watch this match. Watch it. You will be hooked in a heartbeat. Good show with a phenomenal main event that I'm speechless. That's how good it is. I'm speechless. That's how great it was. Good show with an incredible main event. One everybody has got to see. Just fantastic. It really was.